What's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music, hanging out with one of our favorite collaborators and my good friend, Dovydas. Always nice to have you, man.
Always nice to be here, Marty.
Where's the Warhammer?
The Warhammer, you see, I flew in and airlines don't let you check it in.
I know. And also the electrical power with it.
It might disrupt the aircraft, especially if you're flying Boeing. It's just not going to be good.
You've got such a unique act. One-man show.
In today's economy.
You have songs that you've written that are like set songs.
Yes.
Can you give me a couple titles of your songs? Amish Whip.
Amish Whip, Hoe O'Clock.
Hoe O'Clock.
89 Plus.
89 Plus.
Gold Mercedes.
Gold Mercedes.
Yeah, it's a song now.
Do you have one about the hubcap banjo?
No.
Another thing you didn't bring, but we featured that already.
We have.
So we're good.
We're good.
We've featured the Warhammer more than once too.
Actually, we have.
Okay, so you have songs that are already written.
Yes.
But you don't have them pre-saved?
No, never.
You can improvise songs right on the spot as well. And then you also get requests from the audience, and that's when you look me up.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
And like, please God, let there be a Marty Schwartz video lesson on this song. Because they'll request something.
Yeah. I would imagine, is Tennessee Whiskey like every time?
It's every time.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know what it is. Look, Tennessee Whiskey, Journey Don't Stop Believin', then Purple Rain, it's like 5.
They're the new standards.
Yeah, the new standards. Yeah, it used to be like, Margaritaville, Brown Eyed Girl, Sweet Caroline.
Yep.
That's slowly getting phased out.
What about Old Town Road? Are we done with that, or is it still going?
It has been over for a while. Surprising. I did not anticipate him being a one-hit wonder.
Well, we're in modern times, so I think things
much faster.
Are you like already doing Cappuccino or whatever that song is?
Cappuccino! No, I don't know that song.
You don't?
No.
Isn't that what it's called? Do you drink coffee?
I don't.
You don't need it.
But I did Please, Please, Please by Sabrina Carpenter.
That's who does Cappuccino.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what are we getting?
We're going to do the guitar. And I'm just dialing it in.
And of course you couldn't just have like...
What?
I was gonna say, of course you couldn't just have like a regular guitar.
No, I could not. It would not be on brand. So I have guitar. It's sort of like a guitar loop. That's also in the like studio recording of this song. Normally I play it with a slide, and I do play it on the hubcap, but this is the closest one I can get to the vibe. And then I'll lay a little bit of the bass line. And then we do. We do some drums. Right, and then I'll do like a harmonica. And sometimes when I need to do harmonica, I'll disable all the other tracks so microphone doesn't like pick it up. And then I have all these faders. So it's almost like I have a studio console and I'm able to dial in the levels just right. And the song itself goes a little something like this. I give her the D and take her to the O. She give me a V,
right after the show. DOV, penthouse, not a B&B. She enjoyed the scenery, I'm working on an eatery. She said she wanna be with me, I have a lot of greenery. Baby on her knees like she's worshipping the deity. Got Uber on a side quest, posing like a baddie. I am not a daddy yet, but they call me daddy. I pull a jelly in my gold Mercedes. Balenciaga on the floor, not Macy's. I'm spraying product like it's 1980s. Your girlfriend told me she would have my babies. Never seen a UFO that's riding dirty on
Did that evolve from improvising?
Yes, it was sort of like well, it started with the like funny lyrics, and then performing it in loose form for different crowds and different audiences, and seeing how they respond, and then almost like noticing that, okay, that's going to be the chorus. I pull up gently in my gold Mercedes, you know, because like the crowd started singing it when they heard the song for the first time. After the second chorus, that's it. They knew the chorus, and then I filled in with the verses with like other funny puns and lyrics, and sort of like, you know, weave it around and build a structure of like, you know, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, and 5 tracks, basically 5 Beatles here, and that allows me to select. I can have just the rhythm. I can have you see how like each combination of just 2 or 3 immediately gives a different feel, even though
sure.
it's just one chord, one riff, but that allows me sort of like, even though I have a song and the song is like, you know, like 3 minutes, a little bit over official studio recording, that allows me to play to the room and adjust accordingly. If like, oh, I just delivered the 3rd verse, but like they just now start paying attention, then I can like restructure it or, you know, build the hype. Yeah.
Have you ever played a fraternity party?
I've played a sorority party.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
How was that? How'd it go?
It was quite weird. I don't think that's quite my generation, and I don't think the way they process life and reality is consistent with how I process it.
Where they just all had their phones?
It was bizarre. There was some people in the front row, right, just standing like this, not clapping, not moving, but front row, front stage. Why are you here? Why are you in the front row? I could not understand that.
Okay, let's talk about your signal chain real quick.
Oh God, help us. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I'm curious. So,
Yes.
So is the looper your mixer?
Mixer, console, flux capacitor. Marty, this is what makes time travel possible.
Marty, this is in the end of the chain then.
It's, yes.
That's going into your
out
PA
goes
speakers.
into the PA mains.
You've got powered speakers that you're coming out in right now.
Yes, it's sort of like helps us monitor what's happening.
And so like when you're on a out in the street corner,
yes,
are you going out of little monitors like that?
yes. Or
Gotcha.
if I have better power, I have like a larger PA that I'm going out of that. Yeah.
Okay. So mixers at the end.
This is the
at
end.
the beginning, we've got a guitar.
So I'm not entirely sure if that's the beginning. It's sort of like all instruments go into the looper simultaneously.
So there's multiple inputs.
Yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 inputs.
Okay. So we've got a little synthy keyboard that's your bass. And that's only your bass.
That's just, I mean, it has all sorts of
But you can
sounds.
like filter it.
Yeah, I just like having bass separate, so I don't need to scroll.
So one input into the mixer is the bass.
It's the bass.
Another one is the drums.
Yes.
And you probably have different kits that you like to
Yeah,
use.
like I flip through pages. I have never gonna give
Yeah. I knew what that was.
you, right? So I can do that.
Okay, so we have 4 inputs into the mixer. So one is the bass, one is the drum machine, one's this synth keyboard here. And then you've got a vocalizer.
I have a microphone.
So that's your final input into the mixer?
So if you noticed,
It has 4 inputs, but we have 5 instruments.
Okay.
How did I do that? This has a line in. So I'm running bass into the drum machine, and drum machine out into.
So you get bass and drums in one input?
It's a composite, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only way I'm
And
able
is
to do
this
it.
just by experimenting you came up with this?
Yes, this like I broke a few rules.
You know, when you were first started, you were doing more like blues rock guitar.
Yeah, that's it. That
Like
was
entering like blues contests.
yes, and played with a band.
Yeah.
Had a band.
Silly.
Who does that?
So silly. But you learn from these situations.
That's what experiences are for.
Yeah, man.
We learn.
The vocalizer thing.
Yes.
That's a dedicated input.
Yeah, I have a few. I'll show you.
Yeah, please. Let's have some fun.
Marty Schwartz in the house. Yeah, yeah.
So, I have a.
Dovydas in Marty Schwartz's house.
Oh,
Hold on. Dovydas in Marty Schwartz's house. Gonna play guitar, it's very nice. Marty Schwartz in the house. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Take me on a ride in your Tesla. Bring the top down, yeah, yeah. Gonna go through Jimmy Rocket's drive-through and get the milkshake. Ooh. Marty Schwartz, teach me the ways of the wrist. No skibbity, all Sigma, Marty Schwartz.
Man, I love it. Okay, so then what's your other vocal processor? Is
It's
that just like a
like
preamp
EQ,
kind of thing?
Like yeah, if I have like a condenser, I can send a Phantom of the Opera power.
You have a lot of drumsticks. Why so many?
It's spare. It's extra.
It's self-defense, right?
I
You're
mean,
like,
yes. No, so what you may not know about this rig, this is my second rig.
okay.
Sweetwater built a replica for me of my rig, and they store it at their storage.
At the Wax Museum?
At the Wax Museum next to my statue.
Madame Trudeau's Max.
Yeah. So when I fly into Sweetwater, I just pick this up. I have exactly one the same in California.
That's fun.
I don't know
Talk
if-
about Sigma Riz.
I mean, Sweetwater. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we
We got
rizzed
the
them.
backups of the backups.
Yeah. We rizzed the Sigma out of them.
They've got a lot of wisdom.
They do have a lot of wisdom. Oh, skibbity.
And I'm only saying all this completely as parody. I do not use any of those words.
For legal
But-
purposes,
For
that's
legal
a joke.
purposes. But I am on Instagram. And that's a kind of trending thing, is all those stupid sayings. All right, so we just checked out your rig.
Yes.
Now let's talk about the creative process and maybe some tips
Okay.
that you could give me. I mean, people can do this in a lot of different ways. They don't have to do the exact setup. But when you're just going, okay, I'm going to improvise, I've noticed you didn't always start with the drums,
No. I'll start with a guitar, actually.
like some sound that then you make a beat around.
Either a chord progression or a riff or anything, especially when it's a song that's made up or improvised, you know?
So you just cleared out
I just cleared it.
So, but it's got a tap tempo going.
It does. I can tap whatever tempo I want.
Do you have to play the riff to the tapped tempo?
Yeah.
That's what you do?
Yes, because it'll quantize to it.
And the click is in your headphone?
Click is in the headphone. The beautiful thing I want to show you again.
A couple quick taps and it's deleted?
Exactly.
So have you deleted by accident then, I assume? For the record, you don't drink or
I don't.
you don't drink any liquids at all.
Yeah, I'm like a koala. Just live on eucalyptus leaves. So you see how it's red?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I can click early and it will not record until 1.
Gotcha.
You see how, because like I might like
Yeah,
need
you
to
can't.
hit it. So how do I like hit 1 and then do the thing? 1, 2, 3, 4. And it will still record. So I clicked stop record early, but it kept going until the end of the bar.
Gotcha. The setting.
Yeah, it's a setting. It's just, which is really funny because this is Mark II, RC505 Mark II.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, shout out to Boss. Boss is great, and this is the RC505 Mark II loop station.
Yes. Mark I, I had to like go into the settings and change the settings for it to actually be able to do that. These settings are out of the box.
Gotcha.
So Boss must have watched somebody's videos and they just like
So
dialed
let's
it
fix
in.
that, yeah.
They just fixed that. Now I'm just making stuff up. There's a few ways to like do the rhythm. We could go 4 to the floor, or we could halftime it. Which one you're feeling? Halftime it or 4 to the floor?
Let's do that.
Okay.
You got the DJ aspect.
There's a wee bit of that going on for sure, yes.
Yeah, drop the bass.
Drop the bass, dropping out.
Show me the drop the bass with that one.
Oh God, yes. So this unit has input and output effects. So I can assign reverbs, delays, filters to instruments coming in, and then I can assign which tracks will be affected if I choose to send effects out. So for example, for the drop the bass, kind of like Ibiza type style, we have what's called a beat repeat. So it's not in effect now. Right? I have filters. So I have a low pass filter. I have a high pass filter. And then I can change the feel by eliminating elements and reintroducing them. I can also affect only one thing. So you see how effect. Now only this one is armed. So I can choose a different effect. Instead of beat repeat, I can do beat scatter. So only this will be affected now. I can scramble it. Yeah.
So the most creative tool is the looper.
Yes.
And like the looper is your, how you're painting, and then the other tools are the colors that you're adding into the...
That's well put, Marty.
I don't know. Didn't work out as well as I thought.
No, I like it.
You're always reading the vibe of the room.
You have to, yes.
Do you ever like go into like a slow ballad kind of vibe?
Oh, yeah.
Let me just clear this out here.
Yeah, let me just... So it would be surprisingly still 120, but half of that.
Half time.
So like
gotcha.
60. So for that vibe, almost everything does less movement. So even bass wouldn't be like, it would just be like pad notes. Just continuous one note. Got it?
So as soon as people are just getting fed up with all the like non-recognizable stuff, you bust out
You gotta hit them.
Old Town Road, Don't Stop Believing,
The usuals.
then Old Town Road again, then Don't Stop Believing again,
Tennessee whiskey.
Tennessee Whiskey,
Don't stop believing again.
and then Don't Stop Believing again.
Exactly.
Reprise.
Reprise.
The reprise, right. Well, dude, that was super fun. Your creativity is coming out and you're using the Boss 505 to kind of express the ideas.
Yes.
You know, that's the expression is coming from the looper. Now, the little pads on there, could your feet use those or it's not really
I have
for that?
used it in the past.
Seems like that's not what it's for though.
It's not. It's meant to be a tabletop.
And to reiterate too, it's giving you a little lead-in count before when you hit record.
Yeah.
And you have it set where it's like 1, 2 recording, or is it 1, 2, 3, 4 recording?
As long as I don't hit it on one, it will wait until the next one
Gotcha.
to record.
So it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Dun-dun.
Exactly.
Cool. I want to thank Dovydas again. You guys, if you don't know him already, you certainly know him now. But check out Dovydas's links below. Follow him on TikTok, Rizstagram, Sigma Chi Oasis,
Yes.
and all the other
Skibbity book.
Skibbity book.
In the world where no one knew how to play guitar, one hero rose to a challenge. He walked so we could run. He ran so we could fly. He flew so stars could belong to us. More midichlorians than Master Yoda himself. All the way from the Dagobah system. The master of guitar. The teacher of all teachers.